What foods help your kidneys work better? It sounds like a simple question, but for millions of older adults in the United States, the answer is far more complicated than it seems. Because here's the surprising truth. Many people are trying their best to eat healthier, but their kidney numbers keep getting worse. They cut out salt. They drink more water. They switch to whole grains. They follow every piece of advice they've ever heard. And yet their urine still looks foamy. Their ankles still swell, and their blood pressure continues to climb. Why does this keep happening? They're avoiding red meat. They're cutting back on coffee. They're watching their sodium labels. They're trying low-sugar diets. Some of them are even adding more fruits and vegetables, hoping it will take the strain off their kidneys. And if you're watching this, there's a good chance you've tried some of these same steps yourself. But there's a twist no one talks about. Even when people do everything right on the surface, one silent issue keeps slipping through. They're unknowingly choosing foods that seem healthy, but are actually loaded with potassium, phosphorus, or sodium. And their kidneys feel the impact long before they do. Here's what most people don't realize. Your meals aren't just calories. Every bite you take sends a message to your kidneys. Your kidneys read that message within minutes. And if that message is too heavy in minerals your kidneys can't process, the damage happens quietly, long before symptoms ever appear. And those symptoms can be serious. If those foods repeatedly trigger inflammation or overload your filtration system, no amount of clean eating later in the day can fully reverse that stress. That tiny mistake, repeated day after day, can slowly push kidney function downward without you noticing. So today, I want to cut through the confusion. No myths, no guesswork. Just clear, science-based guidance you can use right away. And it all starts with understanding which foods truly support your kidneys and which ones quietly push them toward trouble. Let's begin with the foods that help your kidneys work better. Tofu is one of the simplest and most kidney-friendly protein sources you can add to your diet. For many older adults, it offers a gentle way to get the protein your body needs without putting extra stress on your kidneys. What makes tofu especially helpful is that it provides nourishment without the heavy phosphorus load found in many animal proteins. Inside your body, tofu works in a very specific way. It delivers plant-based protein that your kidneys can filter more easily. It is naturally low in phosphorus and sodium, two minerals that can quietly push kidney numbers in the wrong direction when consumed in excess. Tofu also contains magnesium and calcium in moderate amounts, helping support muscle function and overall balance without overwhelming your kidneys. Of course, tofu is not perfect for everyone. If you have been advised to follow a very low-protein diet, you may need to watch your portion size. Some flavored or pre-marinated tofu products can also be high in sodium, which is something kidney patients must monitor closely. For the best results, choose plain, firm tofu. Rinse it, press out the excess water, and cook it with low-sodium seasonings or herbs. A small 3 to 4 ounce portion at lunch or dinner is usually a safe amount for most people. Tofu can be baked, pan-seared, or added to soups for a softer texture. If you want a variation, try blending soft tofu into smoothies for extra creaminess, or using it in place of scrambled eggs for a lighter breakfast option. Both versions offer protein without the burden of animal-based phosphorus. And if you are new here, I am Dr. Mattheus from Kidney Health 365. Make sure to subscribe and share this with someone who might need it. Now, let's move to the next food on our list. One that surprises many people because it is creamy, flavorful, and still gentle on your kidneys. Low-phosphorus cheese is one of the few dairy options that can fit comfortably into a kidney-friendly diet. For many older adults, it offers a creamy, satisfying flavor without placing extra strain on the kidneys. The biggest benefit is simple. These cheeses help you enjoy dairy without the heavy phosphorus load that can push your kidney numbers in the wrong direction. Here's why they work. Cheeses like goat cheese, mozzarella, brie, Swiss, Monterey Jack, and grated Parmesan naturally contain less phosphorus than other dairy products. That means your kidneys have less to filter. They also provide calcium and protein in moderate amounts, giving your body essential nutrients without overwhelming your filtration system. When phosphorus stays controlled, your kidneys do not have to fight as hard to maintain balance. But there are still limits. Some cheese varieties can be high in sodium, which can raise blood pressure and stress your kidneys. People who are on a strict fluid or sodium restriction need to choose carefully, and like any protein source, even low phosphorus cheese should be enjoyed in moderation. To get the most benefit, aim for 1 ounce at a meal. Choose plain, unprocessed cheese rather than spreads or pre-seasoned versions. These simple choices help keep sodium and additives low. Pair it with apples or berries for a sweet and kidney-friendly combination. If you want a variation, try crumbling goat cheese over a salad or melting a thin slice of mozzarella on steamed vegetables. Both options add flavor without adding a phosphorus burden. If you have never tried low phosphorus cheese before, comment 0. If you have, comment 1. So I know how many of you are already using it. Up next, we will look at a simple swap that can replace regular milk in your daily routine while being far easier on your kidneys. Milk alternatives like oat milk, soy milk, and rice milk can be a gentle, kidney-friendly replacement for regular dairy. For many older adults, these drinks make it easier to enjoy a creamy texture without taking in too much potassium or phosphorus. The biggest advantage is that they are naturally lower in minerals that can overwork weakened kidneys. Here is how they help. Unlike cow's milk, which contains higher levels of phosphorus and potassium, many plant-based milks are formulated to be lighter on the kidneys. They still provide essential nutrients, like calcium and vitamin D when fortified, but without the heavy mineral load. This gives your kidneys room to breathe and helps maintain better electrolyte balance. Of course, not every plant milk is perfect. Some flavored or sweetened versions are packed with sugar. Others may contain additives or thickeners that certain people must avoid. And soy milk, while healthy, contains more potassium than rice milk or oat milk, so portion control still matters. For the best results, choose unsweetened, low-sodium versions. A half cup with breakfast or used in coffee is usually a safe place to start. Always shake the container well to make sure the added nutrients are evenly distributed. If you want a variation, try using oat milk in oatmeal for a smooth texture or rice milk in smoothies for a lighter taste. Both provide creaminess without overwhelming your kidneys. If you have never used plant-based milk before, comment 0. If you already use them, comment 1 so I know. Up next, let's talk about a simple pantry staple that supports kidney health more than most people realize. Healthy cooking oils like olive oil, safflower oil, and sesame oil are some of the safest fats for people with kidney concerns. They help lower inflammation, support heart health, and add flavor without adding potassium, phosphorus, or sodium. For older adults, this is a major advantage because your kidneys rely heavily on strong cardiovascular function. The reason these oils work so well is simple. Olive oil contains monounsaturated fats and antioxidants like polyphenols, which help reduce oxidative stress. Sesame oil has lignans that support vascular health, and safflower oil can help maintain healthy cholesterol levels. All of these benefits lighten the overall workload on your kidneys. Still, oils are dense in calories, so moderation is important. A heavy hand with the bottle can lead to unwanted weight gain, which can raise blood pressure and stress your kidneys over time. People with digestive issues may also need to go slowly when introducing new oils. Use 1 tablespoon or less when cooking. Choose cold-pressed, extra virgin oils whenever possible. Store them in a cool, dark place to protect their nutrients, and avoid deep frying, which cancels out the health benefits. For variations, try drizzling olive oil over steamed vegetables or mixing sesame oil into a light dressing. Both add flavor and promote better heart and kidney health. If you have never used healthy oils intentionally for kidney health, comment 0. If you already do, comment 1. And now, let's look at a protein source that many seniors enjoy, but often misunderstand when it comes to kidney health. Fish is one of the most kidney-friendly animal proteins you can choose. It offers high-quality protein with much less phosphorus than red meat, and it provides omega-3 fats that help calm inflammation. For older adults dealing with kidney issues, this can make a noticeable difference. The secret behind fish lies in its composition. Omega-3 fatty acids support blood vessel health, reduce inflammatory markers, and help maintain healthy blood pressure. These are all key factors in protecting your kidneys. Fish like salmon, trout, sardines, or cod provide this nutrition without overwhelming your filtration system the way processed meats do. But fish still comes with a few cautions. Some varieties are high in sodium if they are smoked, canned, or heavily seasoned. Others may contain higher levels of mercury, which certain people need to limit, and people on very low protein diets must keep an eye on portion size. For best results, bake, grill, or steam your fish without heavy sauces. A 3-ounce serving 2 or 3 times a week is often enough. Choose fresh or low-sodium frozen options rather than pre-seasoned packs. As a variation, try flaking baked salmon over a leafy salad, or adding small pieces of cod to a vegetable soup. Both deliver protein without burdening your kidneys. If you rarely eat fish, comment 0. If you enjoy it weekly, comment 1. Next, let's turn to something sweet and refreshing that your kidneys will appreciate. Fresh fruits like apples, strawberries, blueberries, and pomegranates are some of the easiest, safest foods for supporting kidney health. They offer vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber without heavy mineral loads. For seniors, fruits can help control inflammation, support heart health, and make digestion easier. Here is why they help. Berries contain anthocyanins, compounds shown to reduce oxidative stress. Apples provide soluble fiber that helps regulate blood sugar and cholesterol, both important for kidney protection. Pomegranates deliver antioxidants that support vascular health. All of these help your kidneys by reducing the workload placed on your filtration system. But even fruit needs boundaries. Some fruits are high in potassium, which people in advanced kidney disease must limit. Fruit juices should also be avoided because they concentrate sugar and lack fiber. For best use, choose 1 cup of berries or 1 small apple. Eat them whole rather than juiced. Pair fruit with a low phosphorus cheese or plain yogurt alternative for a balanced snack. If you want a variation, try mixing berries into oatmeal or slicing apples into salads for crunch. Both add nutrients without stressing your kidneys. If you eat fruit daily, comment 1. If you are just starting, comment 0. Now, let's look at one more plant-based protein that your kidneys may handle better than you think. Beans are a nourishing, plant-based protein source that can support kidney health when eaten in moderation. They provide fiber, minerals, and gentle protein that many older adults tolerate well. The biggest benefit is that beans help stabilize blood sugar and support digestion, reducing strain on your kidneys. They work because their fiber slows the absorption of sugar. Their plant-based protein also creates less metabolic waste compared to animal protein. This means your kidneys have less to filter. Beans also supply magnesium and antioxidants that support cardiovascular health, another critical factor for kidney protection. However, beans do contain potassium and phosphorus, so portion size matters. People with advanced kidney disease should consult their dietitian before increasing their intake. Canned beans can also be high in sodium unless rinsed well. Use a half-cup serving, rinsed and drained if canned. Add beans to soups, salads, or grain bowls. Start slowly if you are not used to high-fiber foods. For a variation, try hummus made with low-sodium ingredients or add a spoonful of white beans to a vegetable soup. Both give you plant protein without overwhelming your kidneys. If you use beans often, comment 1. If you rarely eat them, comment 0. And now that we have covered the core foods that support kidney function, let's move into the questions people ask most. This next section answers some of the most common concerns seniors have about peanut butter, chocolate, eggs, coffee, and more. Let's break them down clearly and simply. Peanut butter is a food many people love. And the good news is that it can fit into a kidney-friendly diet when used wisely. It offers plant-based protein, healthy fats, and fiber that helps stabilize blood sugar and support digestion. These benefits reduce the workload on your kidneys, especially when you are trying to avoid heavier animal proteins. Here is how it works. Peanut butter provides protein without the phosphorus load found in meats. Its fiber helps slow the release of glucose, protecting blood vessels and supporting long-term kidney health. And because it is low in carbohydrates, it does not create sudden spikes that stress your kidneys. But there is one important caution. Peanut butter is naturally high in oxalates. About 2 tablespoons contain enough oxalate to contribute to kidney stones in people who are prone to them. Some brands also add extra salt or sugar, which can quietly work against your kidney goals. The best way to use peanut butter is in small portions, usually 1 tablespoon at a time. Choose unsalted, no sugar-added versions. Spread it on apple slices, or add a small amount to oatmeal for balance and flavor. If you have used peanut butter in your kidney diet before, comment 1. If you have not tried it yet, comment 0 so I know. Now, let's talk about another food people fear they must avoid entirely, even though the truth is a little more nuanced. Chocolate is a food many people worry about, but the truth is more balanced than most expect. Dark chocolate, in particular, contains antioxidants that can help reduce inflammation and support heart health. And because your kidneys depend heavily on healthy blood vessels, this can offer a small but meaningful benefit. Here is why chocolate can still work in a kidney diet. The cocoa in dark chocolate contains flavonoids, compounds that help protect cells from oxidative stress. Some research even suggests that these antioxidants may support people undergoing dialysis by lowering certain inflammation markers. But chocolate also has its limits. It contains potassium, phosphorus, calories, and added sugar. Too much can raise blood sugar, increase inflammation, or add unnecessary strain to your kidneys. People in later stages of kidney disease need to be especially careful with portion sizes. To enjoy chocolate safely, choose dark chocolate with a higher cocoa percentage and eat only a small piece at a time. Avoid chocolate drinks, candy bars, and heavily sweetened versions. If you enjoy chocolate now and then, comment 1. If you have cut it out completely, comment 0. Now let's look at another food people often question, even though it can be easier on your kidneys than many think. Eggs are one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat, and they can fit well into a kidney-friendly diet when used correctly. They offer high-quality protein that supports muscle strength, which is especially important as we age. The main benefit of eggs comes from their complete protein. Your body can use this protein efficiently, meaning your kidneys produce less waste compared to lower-quality protein sources. Eggs also contain vitamins like B12, which supports nerve function and red blood cell health. Still, eggs are not perfect for every situation. People who have been told to follow a very low-protein diet must measure their portions carefully, and the yolk contains more phosphorus. So those in advanced kidney disease should avoid eating several whole eggs a day. The best approach is moderation. Try 1 egg or 2 egg whites, boiled or lightly cooked, without heavy salt or butter. Egg whites are especially kidney-friendly because they offer protein without the phosphorus found in the yolk. If eggs are part of your diet, comment 1. If you rarely eat them, comment 0. Now, let's move to a drink many people rely on every morning, even though they are unsure if it helps or harms their kidneys. Coffee is one of the most common questions I hear from older adults. And the reassuring news is that moderate coffee intake is usually safe for kidney health. 1 cup can boost energy, support focus, and even provide antioxidants. Here is how coffee interacts with your kidneys. A small amount can help improve circulation and support metabolic function. Black coffee is low in calories, low in potassium, and contains compounds that may offer protective effects for blood vessels. But the risks appear when coffee is consumed in large amounts or loaded with extras. Drinking several cups a day or adding creamers, flavored syrups, or milk alternatives high in potassium or phosphorus can place unnecessary stress on your kidneys. People who are on a fluid restriction must also keep track of total intake. For best results, stick to 1 or 2 small cups a day. Choose black coffee or add a splash of a low-potassium milk alternative. Avoid sugary lattes and large specialty drinks. If you drink coffee daily, comment 1. If you rarely drink it, comment 0. And as we bring these questions together, it becomes clear that kidney health is not about avoiding every food you enjoy. It is about understanding how each choice affects your body and making smarter decisions each day. In the conclusion, we will tie everything together so you know exactly how to apply these lessons in your own life. Throughout this video, we explored some of the most common foods people worry about and the ones that can truly support healthier kidneys. We talked about tofu, low phosphorus cheese, plant-based milks, healthy oils, fish, fresh fruits, and beans. And we cleared up questions about peanut butter, chocolate, eggs, and coffee. The message is simple. When you understand how each food affects your kidneys, you can make smarter choices that reduce strain and support long-term health. But there is an important reminder. Kidney problems often progress silently. By the time symptoms appear, the damage may already be advanced. That is why making changes today, not next month, is so important. Even small adjustments in your daily diet can help protect your filtration system and give your kidneys the support they need. And the hopeful part is this. You do not need perfect habits to move in the right direction. You just need consistency. Choosing one better meal, one better snack, one better drink. These small steps add up, especially for older adults who want to stay independent and healthy. If you are wondering where to begin, start by choosing one kidney-friendly food from this video and add it to your meals this week. Or take out one item that may be stressing your kidneys. Simple, doable steps are the key. Remember, this video is for education only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always talk with your doctor or dietitian before making major dietary changes, especially if you have advanced kidney disease. If this content was helpful, make sure to subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. And if you want to keep learning, watch the next video I have linked for you. It goes even deeper into foods that can protect your kidneys every single day.